Man, I love this video. Oh, how much I adore this video. Everything that I have said on this channel in the past 2 years has been confirmed by this video. I adore people that are in power because they actually speak their mind. They are the ones that have free speech and can say whatever goes through their mind. And this is why I appreciate this level of honesty. So let's get some friendly advice from this lovely HR lady.
Some rights and freedom that would tell you that. But since you seem to forget that, and you're all loud and proud with your big thoughts and your big ideas, and you wanna, whatever, fucking set up hot tubs in Ottawa. I'm a recruiter. It's a small industry. Smaller than you'd think. Same with HR. So, if you're looking for a job, or maybe trying to keep a job, maybe, just maybe, think about what you're putting on social media.
And this is what I've been saying to all my subscribers, and I hope you guys have listened, okay? That mademoiselle right there is talking about blacklists. And she's talking about the fact that when she recruits people in the company that she works for, is going to look at your social media. Which means have 2 social media accounts. Treat the internet like official court documents. The internet is not a toy. It used to be a toy. It used to be a fun place when we grew up, but this is reality. This is the new meta. This is how you need to play the game, and this is how you need to educate your kids. Hide your power level from this lady. Do you understand what I'm saying? Have an account where you can express yourself, where you can actually have the freedom that should be granted to a human being. But then you have another account where you're the corpus slave, where you're the wagey cagey. Okay? When you actually become this lady, then you can gatekeep. You don't like this lady? That's fine. When you get power over her, when you ascend to the company ladder, and you're on top of her, then you can start firing her. Then you can stop hiring other people that may even remotely look as if they're going to turn into her. But until that point, hide your power level. Like, when you look at this person, what do you see? I see a very emotional and fragile creature that needs to be handled with care, like a piece of expensive china. You need to behave in a way that wouldn't upset her. And you need to keep up this appearance, this facade, until you become her boss. When you become her boss, then you can make the TikTok videos aimed towards the HR class. When you become the upper manager, or you have the money to influence the world or buy out companies, then you can make your own TikTok videos with kissy faces aimed towards people you don't like. But until then, you have to like what this lady likes, okay? Like, she is the brain, you are the muscle. I know it's not a nice thing, but it's the only way. How do you think people like this lady managed to get into power? During a time of Christianity, when the world was incredibly Christian and people were trying to root out communists using McCarthyism. How do these people got into power? The same way that I'm suggesting. They hid their power level. And the way to hide your power level is to have a very beautiful account which talks only about job-related activities. If you want to be a doctor, for example, take a couple of pictures in front of the hospital, take a couple of pictures with the patients, take a few pictures at a medical symposium, make a picture with your grandmother in front of a tourist attraction, and that is what she needs to see, so that she can hire you. And you may say, well, what if I don't have a social media? Make one. You need to make one, because if you don't have one, she's not going to hire you. No social media account equals bad social media account. You can fake a resume very easily. Good luck faking the last 10 years you spent on Facebook.
Again, freedom fighters. I know you're not really big with stats and, facts aren't your thing, But what I can tell you, what is a fact, is that recruiters talk. And recruiters, like the majority of Canada, don't agree with you. Do you know what that means? Do you have any guesses? Any guesses what that means? What that means is that if you need a job, you might not get one. If you want to keep a job, you might not get to do that. And you know what else HR is good at? Documentation. You know what that means? You want to be an asshole. We document it. We give you a couple tries. Then what do? We terminate you. With cause. If we're so lucky. If not, we give you the minimum allowed by law. Either way, best of luck to you. Recruiters are watching. HR is watching. Everywhere. And we hate you. We hate you so much. And you think we can't do anything. But we can. We have the power. Always. Remember that. Doesn't matter if there's a fucking man at the top of your HR department. It's run by women.
Are you shocked that the Trust and Safety Council likes to hate? Isn't it interesting, right? But the reason she gets to do that is because she hid her power level. She did what I have been telling people to do on this channel. It's almost like she was a subscriber of mine and listened to my ideas, and now she has freedom. Now she's an actual human being with rights because she is in a position of power. And I want to get you into that position of power, so you need to listen to me, so you too can have free speech, so you too can have human emotions, like this mademoiselle has. Secondly, what I've been saying all along. What have I been saying, right? Identity politics 101. Oh, the patriarchy. Oh, the magical cock and balls in the sky. Oh, now the men care about other men. And I've been saying, when they go on and, oh, there's too many male CEOs. Oh, too many male politicians. I don't give a shit about that. Okay? They are not the ones with power. The people with power are the people that do the hirings, the firings, and the promotion. If you control that in a company, you own that company. Because it's incredibly difficult to get rid of that. And we can look at history, and we can see the ascension of Stalin. The way Stalin took power, even though he was a thug and he wasn't an educated person, is that he was put in charge of hiring people. Imagine if I was put in charge of hiring people and I would only hire hardcore Christians at Netflix. Do you think that Netflix, in that situation, within a 5 or 6 year time, would make the same shows that it does today? Absolutely not. The moment you have been given the power of hiring people, you have dominated that company. You can have the CEO say, oh, we're going to fire someone, and then you notice walkouts. And then you notice, like, big problems. It's very costly to get rid of these people. And what these people do is that they empire build. Do you think this lady gives a shit about the well-being of the company she works at? Do you think, like, she tries to maximize the revenue for her company? Like, of course not. Because she hires based on ideology. She hires what's good for her. She hires people that will watch her back. She knows that the type of freedom protesters aren't going to watch her back, so she's not going to hire them. Now, I want you to think about this. She works at a company called Hrpa. I don't know what Hrpa does, and honestly, I don't care. But let's say it's a lawyer company. You know, like it hires lawyers. Now, if a person is the best lawyer in the world, like literally the best, but he is of a wrong mindset, he does things that this lady doesn't like, do you think this lady is going to think, okay, well, if I hire this guy in the company, he's going to make a profit, so that clearly is more important than his political leanings? Or do you think that she's going to be like, no, his political leanings are bad, I don't care how much money he's going to make to the company, I'm not hiring him? However, this other lawyer, even though he is terrible, oh, he's got like the correct leanings and he's my friend and we spend time petting cats together. Do you not think that she's going to hire the incompetent person just because of the political things? She will, right? So the HR class, especially when they are operating like a class now, I mean, she's talking about blacklists being shared around, you know, it's a small world. The HR class from multiple companies are working together. Why? Because this is a parasitic class. Corporations can function very well without this class. They have done so for thousands of years. So they know that they are not required as middle management. In fact, these people don't even work from the grounds up of the company. I mean, if you have a video game development company, right? The HR lady doesn't know how to code. She doesn't know how to do video games. She doesn't know how to do graphic designs. But she's the boss of the people that know how to. She's probably better paid, and she even probably has an office with air conditioning. So they don't care about the company. They can't possibly care about the company. What they care is empire building, creating the type of corporations that in their vision is the correct company, the moral company, right? So the only thing you can do is to hide your power level, get a job, and the moment you manage to ascend to a senior position, then you can start to gatekeep. Because this is the exact way this lady managed to get into her position, by hiding her power level. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.